again. So as promised, today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how to draw a SeaWing from Wings of Fire. Woo! So yeah, let's get drawing. Alright, so like last time, we start off with a circle because that's how we start. And like last time, I'm probably going to crack myself up the whole time during the video. Yay! Okay, yeah. Circle. Voila. So now, like last time, we're doing the forehead, but different this time. It still goes down to about halfway, like I said last time, but different this time. SeaWings have, I don't know, they have a different snout from RainWings. It's more curved on the ends. Or not ends, end. Right there, so, and it just goes like that. It does not have the spike like the last one. Okay, so then SeaWing horns are thicker and pretty curvy, I think. So just like that. And we're gonna put an eye. It's a teardrop shape, just like last time. Dark line here. And a line like that. Voila. Magic. Not really magic, but anyways. Let's see. So then I do my neck. And it starts, you know, over on this side. Right at the edge of where that circle is. It curves that way. And then this goes out. That. And they don't have quite as long or skinny necks as RainWings do. I think that's about right. Then we get the nostril, mouth, it's a line here, break, tooth, curve upward to make it smile. And then I need to do the ear. Don't forget the ear, Katie. SeaWings have a bit more curved ears than some of the other dragons, so I make them less triangular when I draw them, or at least I am now. I don't necessarily always do that, but it's a good rule. And then I'm gonna erase my circle. So that you can't tell that I had a circle. Okay. And then SeaWings, we're going to do the underbelly, and then there's some specific things that I'll talk about what they have that are different from some of the other tribes. So, you know, just a curving line, and then two lines. It's like it would be one line, but it has a break in the middle, if you can see that. So then SeaWings have gills. So for the gills, you just do, like, it's like the bottom half of it. Diamond? I guess it's a triangle or a V shape. That's the word. It's a V shape. It goes probably about 4 or 5 of them. And then on the other side, just things. Sloping, curving lines. Yeah. And then right where their arm kind of starts, they have a big glow scale, because SeaWings have glow-in-the-dark scales, and then like a smaller one, and that pattern would continue, but we don't see the rest of that pattern. I think I'm going to put a smaller go right there. And then continue this up that way. The horns go here. Just drawing like the edge of it and then some lines inside it. And then SeaWings have... It's drawn how we did the RainWing frill last time, but just off the back of their neck. And I make these two really close together because that's where the neck is like bending, and so that would make sense to do it like that. It goes you know, just in between it with like a nice U-shape curve type thing. And then you can make it like that so that it would like end up there. And then SeaWings also, they have the same thing but kind of coming out of the front. So it sort of goes like that. And I'm going to make it stop right there. And then I do have to do a bit of erasing so that you can actually tell what I did. This thing comes out from that underbelly line and curves to this one. And so, you know, it's like that. It's a nice fin thing. And then SeaWings also have, sometimes you can give them little things here. I guess I could do that with this one. I don't normally, but why not? We'll do that today. A longer one and then a shorter one. And you don't have to do that if you don't like that on your SeaWing. I'm just adding that because, you know, why not, right? I'm just outlining a couple things so you can really tell what's happening here. Hope this drawing makes sense to you. You can tell what's going on. And then SeaWings have glow scales, and at the end of the video, or not the end, but next, I will show you some different ways to draw glow scales, but I'm going to do it this certain way. Coming down from the horn, we do a couple, and then we do just a few under the eye, a couple here. They could be circle shaped or rounded rectangle shapes or whatever you want, and then I do some going up the nose like this. The glow scales, you can play around with those a lot. They don't have to be one specific way. That's just kind of the side of the head here. So then I can shade in the eye. I can do my shading. Remember where we only shade like the 2/3, we don't shade all of it. And then these things I like to shade in. I did that on my RainWing. I don't know why would I just do that most of the time. And then I think that's about it. You know, you do a little bit of shading here and maybe a little bit under the ear, a little bit under the head, just to make it look more real. Under the horn, sort of. And then, yeah, SeaWing. Ta-da! Alright, so I just drew kind of an unfinished SeaWing here. It's obviously not done, you can tell. But the only reason, like, I'm drawing this is so that I can show you things about the glow scales on SeaWings, because I want to show you a couple different ways so you can play around with them. So first off, you actually don't have to make them come down from the horn, like I did up on the other one. Like, you know, you could do this where they're coming down from the horn, but you don't have to do that. That is not required, and I don't think everybody does that. You can put little, I like doing this for like female royal RainWings, it just looks really pretty. You can do little things, you know, around their eyes like that. You don't even have to do the ones on the top of the head. If you wanted to, you could just do like just a normal top of the head like we did for the RainWing kind of, and not even do like the little scales going on it. You could play around with different ones going along the cheek here. Do whatever you want. You don't even have to put those ones there that I did. Some people will even put glow scales here, like instead of gills. I don't normally do that because, I mean, it's a SeaWing, it needs gills. But, like, sometimes you can even put some along the back of the neck. Like, there's so many ways you can play around with glow scales. And then, actually, people do this a lot. I kind of forgot to in my video. You put little glow scales in patterns along the underbelly. I think that's actually in the actual book. Like, the actual books will have patterns going like that. You know, where you have different patterns of glow scales and stuff. So it really kind of depends on what you want to do for your SeaWing, you know, like, you really can play around and do whatever you want. You don't have to put things here, you can put things around the eye, you can put things coming down from the horn, you can put things on the top of the head, you can do them on the neck, do them on the underbelly, like, there's a lot of, I don't know, like, free range. You can just kind of do whatever you want, and I like that about SeaWings, and I just kind of wanted to point that out, so you can go and do random stuff and just have fun with it, you know.